H1 for a reason. They decide to drop down at Lumber, feeling like they've got an advantage there. They get a couple scrappy kills, but nothing really to write home about yet. Still a team we have to watch out for, though.
Excited to see how many of our rookies in this competition do. I mean, again, a first time for many here on the stage here, EWC 26. And I think about rookies, I think the pressure. I think the opportunity to change your life over a course of a weekend. I think the massive amounts, of fans here in the venue. Thank you all for joining us. Hey,
they're so locked in on the players, dude.
No, they're having a good time. The crowd has been so loud. It's been so good to hear. But I mean, it's an incredible thing. When you think of that pressure, you think of people who are maybe crumbling a little bit, but it's early days. You've got matches to throw for now.
It's always fun to talk about what we call in Warzone space the land buff, right? We do that in all of Call of Duty. The land buff is so real, and some of these teams really thrive under pressure. Some of the teams have still a lot to prove. I think T1's a great example of a team that's got some fresh blood, who can shoot like crazy online, and on land, still a little bit more to prove. So I'm really pumped to see more from them as well.
Yeah, lots more to still play. Highlights there on your screen, and a fantastic way to start things off there. But I mean, I've no idea really what to expect as far as some of our lower teams. Some of them, all the regions that don't necessarily get as much love. We talk about those land jets. We talk about the buff you can get. Are there any squads in the lower end that you're more excited about?
I don't know. It's a good question. I think some of our APAC teams is some of those teams I really want to see. We've had folks like Limax, like Teeny, like Obs that have been around Zeppa, that have been around the block for a long time. Even in Call of Duty too, like normal multi. And so to see them back on stage when they've missed a year is really cool to see. I want to see more from the Aussies.
Nice bit of leadership there. Zeppa's been around for nearly as long as I have in this scene, which is crazy to say. But again, a little bit of leadership, a little bit of encouragement for those younger players. Many rookies. Again, I was looking at T1, talking to Spam and just seeing how confident and capable they are. What a first massive tournament for players like that.
T1's such a fun team to talk about because at the beginning of the year, they were the team to beat. They were the online Reapers. They were crushing the competition. But when we started combining global, the NA, Americas, all the way over to EU, things got a little bit more difficult when they're being contested off drop. Vitality, competing right now, T1, they're landing at the same spot. They've been battling over that spot for the entirety of this series as well. So it's still a lot to prove from both of those two teams.
Hate to do it to you, man, but one of those first map, second map, do you think any contesting point changes?
As we go back to Haven's Hollow, I think everybody's going to stick to their guns. It's group stages. You basically need to be top 5 in order to make it forward, and you just need to not be bottom 3 after 12 drops. Teams that are confident are going to stick their spots.
Yeah, stick to what you know, play your safe game, and then when it gets to more, serious times, maybe survival in a few days, that's where things change up. But hey, any sort of strategy adjustments that you would like fans at home to look out for, or little things that might be considered a big win condition?
Big win condition, you got to get kills, man. Listen, every time we come to LAN, we talk about this. You have to go for the kills. You have to swing for the fences. Teams like to play very safe on LAN, and some of the teams